Oh, I think right there. No, there's no minute. And the light birds are just sitting out there going through the rotation.
I've got tired eyes, a black sky, making it sound like the last night. You keep on crying, babe, I don't mind. I keep on staring at the clock, trying to pass time. My life, it flies by faster than you could say goodbye. It's almost over, you said aside. Will always be better when we get to the other side. When we get to the other side. 18 prom queen, we spent our time thinking about what we'll be doing. Walk quiet streets, not afraid of the sounds. Nothing bad ever happens in this town. Mean dreams, can't sleep. Younger we thought it'd be more bittersweet, but we never noticed how long it'd been. Got too caught up in the life we were living. We get to the other side.
5X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. You know, we always give it a few minutes to see if any brews gonna come up in here before we get into it, because YouTube does not like to send out the notifications. So we always gotta stall, give it a few minutes to see if anybody is gonna stumble across the notification so that they can join us, so that we can do this together. You see the title. Hit the like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And we're going to wait a few minutes to see if any brews come up in here. Hit that like button, Hebrew.
When you check this empty, like all of them, oh, I think right there. No, there's no minute. And the light birds are just sitting out there going through the rotation.
I've got tired eyes, a black sky, making it sound like the last night. You keep on crying, babe, I don't mind. I keep on staring at the clock, trying to pass time. My life, it flies by faster than you could say goodbye. It's almost over, you said aside. Will always be better when we get to the other side. When we get to the outside. 18 prom queen, we spent our time thinking about what we'll be doing. Walk quiet streets, not afraid of the sounds. Nothing bad ever happens in this town. Mean dreams, can't sleep. Younger me thought this be more bittersweet.
Hit that like button, Hebrew.
Got to caught up in the life we live you all day. When we make it to the other side.
Hebrew, we're going to get started at the 10-minute mark. I want you to hit that like button as you come in the door. Also want you to grab a pen and a pad so that you can go back on your own later on and read these verses. Or you can just keep watching this video as many times as you deem necessary until it just sinks all the way in. Repetition is the mother of learning, Hebrew. See this right here? Another book we're going to be reading out of. The book of Enoch is in here. The complete 54-book Apocrypha. And the book of Enoch is a part of it, okay? And we're going to prove to you guys that the Most High, he's not just in the books that the Catholics told us that he was in. The Catholics teach us to stay away from the book of Enoch. Well, I'm going to read to you in the book of Enoch where it says the same thing that it says in the Old Testament, okay? But not me just talking about it. We're going to read, we're going to read it. We get started at the 10-minute mark, y'all. Hit that like button, Hebrew. And subscribe to the channel if you're not.
I've got tired eyes of black sky, making it sound under my flashlight. You keep on crying, babe, I don't mind. I'll keep on staring at the clock, trying to pass time. My life, it flies by faster than you could say goodbye. It's almost over, you said the side. Will always be better when we get to the other side.
YAHAWAH Bible.
18 prom queen, we spent our time thinking about what we'll be doing. Walk quiet streets, not afraid of the sound. Nothing bad ever happens in this town. Mean dreams, can't sleep. Younger me thought this be more bittersweet, but we never noticed how long it'd been. Got you caught up in the life we live
Hit that like button, Hebrew. Get ready to get started, y'all.
And I'll meet you on the pavement to the other side.
Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? We got to turn to YAHAWAH and YAHAWAH only. That's the only way to become pure, you guys. And once we turn to YAHAWAH and YAHAWAH only, we will then seek out to learn his laws, statutes, and commandments. And we will go out and apply ourselves as best we can, as hard as we can, with all our might to keep his laws. Loving his laws and keeping his laws is actually the end all be all, Hebrew. Believe it or not. Nobody's ever going to tell you that, because this whole world is designed to get us all to do the moonwalk away from the commandments. And that's what the whole world has been doing for the last 2,000 plus years. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. We got Hazel Wizards in the building. There she go. One of them ones, y'all. Hazelwood's in the house. Hazelwood says, good afternoon, Mr. Real Talk. Everyone coming into the chat. Smile emojis, all praises, up hands in the air emojis. What's good, Hazelwood? A good, marvelous afternoon to you. Oh, yeah. Always good to see you, Hazelwoods. Always good to see you. And it's always good to see all of the people who serve the Most High and him only. No Batman and Robin, no sidekick, no journeyman and apprentice, none of that garbage. It's always good to see the people who serve Yahweh and him only. Y'all light a fire in me. Just seeing y'all, just thinking about y'all. I can't even put it into words sometimes, y'all. The feeling that I get when I know I'm getting ready to be able to hang out with y'all for a while, to chop it up with y'all for a while. Anybody who comes on this live stream, whether you're on the live stream, whether you're watching this on the playback, the other day, which was yesterday, last night, Friday night, we did a live stream called When Spirits Visit Your Bed. I encourage each and every one of you, whether you're on this live stream right now or if you're watching this on the playback, if you did not see that stream, When Spirits Visit Your Bed, that we did last night, you guys go and check that out as soon as you get finished watching this right here. Or whenever you have a chance, check it out. It's a real serious topic, something that is hardly ever talked about, and it needs to be. So we talked about it last night, and who knows, maybe we'll talk about it again, because it was a very spiritual subject matter. And here's the thing, you guys, there is no way to separate physical from the spiritual, because it takes both. Look, You can't have the physical without the spiritual, and you can't have the spiritual without the physical. It's the same coin. It's two sides of the same coin. The invisible and the visible. The physical and the spiritual world. Two sides of the same coin, you guys. This afternoon, we are going to be talking about the Most High God is going to come to this earth, and he's going to tread on the earth. He's going to walk the streets. The Most High God is going to physically walk on the streets of the world. Can you imagine what that's going to be like? Can you imagine how terrifying something like that is going to be when it actually plays out? See, reading about it is one thing. Believing that it's going to happen is one thing. But actually seeing YAHAWAH himself come walking down your street, your neighborhood, wherever you live at on the earth. Can you imagine what that's going to be like? Can you imagine what it's going to be like? Well, we're going to read about it a little bit today. Hazelwood says Psalms 132. I'm sorry. Psalms. The lighting is not too good in here. Psalms 133 and verse 1. Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. I like that verse right there, Hazelwoods. I like that. And you know what? For years, when I was under the New Testament spell, I used to think that verse right there originated and came from the New Testament, you guys. I'm going to read it again. Psalms 133 verse 1. Listen up, you guys. Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Y'all can see that? That's that Tav X. Purity and becoming one. Unifying. Unifying under what? Under the Most High God and no sidekick. No extra superheroes. This is not the Justice League. Okay? The Most High is the Omega Supreme. Hazelwood says, it's funny you talking about this. Just got finished yesterday looking at scriptures about your topic today. Get out of here, Hazelwood. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And you know what's so crazy? That you would say that, right? You're confirming. See, this is how this thing works, you guys. The Most High uses all of us to confirm things to each other. And I've been thinking this for a while, and I've said it a couple of times on this channel. Sometimes I think that the Most High, he'll have a certain word that he wants to get out, or he'll have a certain topic maybe that he wants the remnant to think about or to discuss or to study. He'll say the word one time from the heavens. He'll say the word one time, and that word will then go into the realm or the frequency of the people who serve YAHAWAH and him only. And whenever it's time for any of us to pick it up, we'll pick it up. You know what I mean? That's the way it keeps feeling like to me, you guys, because this stuff can't be made up. A lot of us be thinking the same kind of thoughts sometimes, even at the same times. And that's because I believe the Most High will say a word that he wants the whole entire remnant to know worldwide. He'll throw that word out, and that word, you heard that? I don't know if you guys heard that sound confirmation. He'll throw a word out, and that word will land in the frequency. But only the people who worship YAHAWAH and him alone are tuned into that frequency. So when YAHAWAH will drop a word one time, everybody who's in that frequency will get that word. But we won't know that we're all thinking the same thing until one of us verbalizes it. I guess like me right now, verbalizing this title and what we're going to be talking about. And Hazelwood said, what did Hazelwood say? It's funny you talking about this. Just got finished yesterday looking at scriptures about your topic today. See it? We can't make this up. We cannot make this kind of stuff up, y'all. This is crazy. Hazelwood says, no joke. Been wanting to discuss this subject, but I never brought it up. Y'all cannot make this up. We cannot make this up. Do y'all see this? Do you guys see this? Which is, look, as I'm reading this, y'all know we read all comments, right? As I'm reading this is confirming more what I'm thinking and more what I'm saying. Look at what Hazelwood just said, y'all. No joke. Been wanting to discuss this subject, but I never brought it up. Do y'all see this? I told you guys, I really strongly feel. I can feel it. The Most High will think a topic. He'll think a word that he wants the remnant to get, or something that he wants us to research, something that he wants us to collaborate on, something that he wants us to look into. He'll say the word, and that word, he'll say it one time, and it'll drop down into the frequency, into the frequency. What frequency? The Most High only frequency. The people who serve him and him only, we vibrate at a certain kind of frequency. So when the Most High drops something, like when we go live or upload, the Most High drops an upload, everybody who is subscribed to his channel, the channel of the Most High, we're going to pick up that thought. But we won't know that we're all thinking that until somebody speaks on it, like what's happening right now. Can't make this up, y'all. This is called spiritual Wi-Fi. Spiritual Wi-Fi is real, family. We all are a part of it, you guys. We got the brother Eli Barrows in the building. Eli Barrows says, shalom, brother, Mr. Real Talk. All praises to the Most High, our only power alone. You guys, I love that kind of talk. I love that kind of, I don't know what you even call it. What do you call that word? I don't know. You guys, words are escaping my mouth right now, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I love this kind of talk, this Most High only kind of talk, y'all. That's that frequency that we all are in, you guys. We all are in. And you know what? Even though sometimes it's not possible for all of us to agree on every single thing. Nobody's going to agree with every single thing that the guy next door believes. But we all do have core beliefs. I can tell you right now, my two biggest core beliefs, I'm never going to have any smoke with anybody. I'm never going to come against anybody or call myself chastising you. As long as you do these two things right here. Anything outside of these two things, then I will chastise. As long as you serve Yahawah and him only, as long as you only worship Yahawah and praise him only, you only pray to him, you only glorify him, you only extol him and him alone. And as long as you acknowledge that the commandments are still alive and that we are still to keep them and that you are striving to keep them yourself, you will never hear a word out of my mouth about anything that you say, anything that you do, as long as you don't go against those two core beliefs. I believe that those two core beliefs are the major cornerstones of brotherhood and sisterhood. I believe that it is possible for all of us to disagree on numerous things. But I believe that on those 2 points I just mentioned, we must, all of us must agree on that. We must agree that there's only Yahawah and him alone. That's it. That's the first thing we got to agree on. There is no other power except Yahawah. He is the one and only Omega Supreme. That's it. And the second thing, we must do our best to keep the commandments of the Most High God. Those are the two cornerstones right there. Outside of those things, you guys, we can disagree on every single thing outside of that. Still got nothing to do with us loving each other. And I don't care how much we disagree with each other. I'm never going to stop loving any of you. Because that's part of all of our jobs, is to love each other. That's a command, Hebrew. That's why we say this is the go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. That's what we're trying to do over here. We want to make this place as much brotherly compatible and sister compatible as it possibly can be, because we need each other. Hazelwood says we need to speak on the Most High more instead of that idol. People need to know him too and what he requires of us in these end times. Hey, very good point, Hazelwoods. Very good point. And you know what? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, because you know what? The Most High, this is what we're talking about, y'all. The Most High wants us to talk about this. And you know what? I've been thinking about this. Clearly, Hazel Woods has been thinking about this. And you know what? I know that there's other people out here who've been thinking about this too. This is another sign and a wonder, if you ask me. We got Sister SP in the building. SP says, I agree, and will never go back to the IC institutional church. That's right. All praises to the Most High God, to the mighty one of Jacob, because that's who it's all about, you guys. And you know what? He's really revealing himself in these end times, you guys. He's causing the people who are seeking after him with all their hearts, minds, and souls. The Most High is causing us to vibrate at a certain frequency. It's that same frequency that will allow us to be able to come together and to put our heads together and to figure things out and to decipher things. Okay, now today we're talking about, you guys see the title, the Bible and Book of Enoch says YAHAWAH will tread on the earth. Okay, first I'm about to get ready to go, and I'm gonna read the definition of tread. Okay, even though by us reading that just now, reading that title, you can tell by the context basically what tread means, but we're just gonna humor ourselves and read what tread means. Dictionary, tread. Definitions from Oxford Language. Tread, walk in a specified way. You know what, y'all? Every single one of us, every single one of you, every one of us has our own way that we walk. Okay? You got your own way that you strut, your own way that you tread. Once again, tread. Verb, walk in a specified way. Noun, a manner of the sound of someone walking. Similar, walk, step, stride, pace, go, stroll. You understand? This is what the Most High is going to do. He's going to come to the earth. And like I said, imagine the Most High strutting down your street. He ain't going to be walking like no little wimp. I can tell you that right now. The Most High is not a wimp. He's not going to tread like a wimp. He probably going to come through treading like the straight up gangster that he is. You are going to understand. Hazelwood's reading my mind again. You guys, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is how I know what I'm feeling is right. The Most High will have a thought. He'll throw that thought down into the frequency of the people who serve him only, and then we'll all get hit with it. I didn't even read Hazelwood's comment. All I saw was more UAPs. You guys, this has been on my mind. I've been thinking about this too. Hazelwood says, more UAPs showing up over the Pentagon this time. What you think is really going on? Hey, Hazelwoods, I'm not going to lie. Right now, I'm kind of at a loss for words with this whole thing. And I wanted to ask you guys as well, what do you think is going on? Because look, They saying that these things are showing up worldwide. It's happening all over the world right now, y'all. Hazel Woods, right now as we going live, these things are appearing all over the world, all over America. Did y'all even hear a couple of days ago, they said that it was damn UAPs, drones, whatever, the size of a damn bus. Did y'all hear about that one? What the hell is going on right now? Look, I got my own thoughts, speculations, and all that kind of stuff, but I can't necessarily prove these things, right? It also goes back. I told you guys earlier this summer, I was up in the mountains, you guys, up by Negro Mountain in Pennsylvania, and there was a whole lot of people out there on this mountain. Lots of people saw in the summer, this summer, I want to say it was like August. You guys, I don't know what you want to call these things, UAPs, UFOs, orbs, call them whatever you want. You guys, we saw so many of these things. You guys, we saw a ton of shooting stars, and we saw a ton of UAPs or UFOs, orbs, whatever you want to call them. The sky was filled with these things. These things were moving in all kind of outrageous, outlandish ways, maneuvering in ways that anybody with a brain can see. This ain't no airplane. This ain't no whatever you think it is. And I'm really, are these the chariots of the Most High? Is it getting ready to go down out here, y'all? Or is this something else? I'm hearing some people say maybe these are the fallen ones, the Anunnaki. You guys, at this point right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scratching my head right now, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Hazelwood says, no drones looking like no bus or cars. The people who saw them say they huge and stationary for hours. What the hell is that? Y'all, when I first heard that, John, they was like drones or UAPs, whatever, the size of buses. And like Hazelwood says, just posting up, stationary for hours. What the hell is going on, y'all? SP says, I hadn't heard. Could it be that because they know prophecy, they are sending distractions? Not sure. Hey, SP, I'm just like you. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on out here, y'all. One thing I know, something is clearly going on. When I saw that joint a couple of days ago, talking about a damn UAP or a drone the size of a bus, and I'm like, yo, and think about this, y'all. With these things that's up in the sky, whatever they are, how come the U.S. military is not attacking these things or engaging these things? How come the U.S. military is not commanding these things to identify themselves or to land themselves or to land their apparatus? How come the U.S. military is not commanding them to clear the airspace or be fired upon? What the hell is going on, y'all? Something is going on, y'all. Hazelwood says, media telling lies to cover up. Why they not bringing them down? If so many flying over nuclear sites are. Exactly. And that's another thing, too. They said a lot of these things are posted up over army bases, military sites. So that's clearly a threat. Why isn't the U.S. military taking them down, shooting them down, or commanding them to surrender? I mean, you're floating in the airspace. You don't know who this is. This is not like the U.S. military to allow things to invade their airspace without getting violent and without commanding that they identify themselves. Y'all, this is very strange, you guys. You guys, what are we witnessing right now, y'all? What are we witnessing? Are these so-called aliens? Are these Anunnaki? Are these the chariots of the Most High? What the hell is going on? And what is getting ready to happen? What is happening and what is getting ready to happen? You guys, it's a lot of things that are making me scratch my head right now. I know we in the midst of phenomenal times, though. I know we are in the midst of phenomenal times, you guys. Are these things that we seeing just a prelude to what's getting ready to pop off? But I can't believe all this activity with all these things in the skies, you guys. And I told you what I saw this summer up there by Negro Mountain, you guys. I'm never gonna forget that, y'all. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. We saw like 6 shooting stars and a gang of UAPs, UFOs, chariots, whatever you want to call them, y'all. I don't even know what to call them. I just know the sky was filled with them. They were all over the sky. They put on a show for us out there on that mountain. I ain't gonna never forget it, y'all. And that was just a couple of months ago this summer. And now all this stuff that we see going on now, I'm starting to wonder if what I saw up by Negro Mountain this summer was that the beginning. Was that the beginning of whatever the hell that we seeing right now? Because I'm telling you guys, what I saw up by Negro Mountain, and Negro Mountain is in Pennsylvania, y'all. They changed the name of it, though. I can't remember what they changed the name of it to, but they changed the name of everything to throw you off of the scent. And I'm really starting to wonder now, what is the true name of Negro Mountain? What was it before it was called that? Just like I know way out in Maryland, they call it Sugarloaf Mountain now, but its real name is Mount Ephraim. Way out in Maryland, y'all. So what is the true name of Negro Mountain? Only the Most High God knows. But I know what I saw on Negro Mountain, and other people saw it too. A lot of people saw it. People were freaking out. Hazelwood says, what Colonel said, the drones were coming from a mothership, and the reporter had to fix what he said. Oh, shit. And you know what? I heard somebody else say that too. I heard somebody else say all those drones and all that stuff are coming off of a mothership. And I heard somebody say that the mothership is big as planet Earth. I heard somebody say Nubaru is here, the mothership, and those joints, all these joints to be seen. You guys do know that these things are appearing all over the earth, right? In mass numbers. Y'all, I thought I was going to pass out that day when I heard them say they saw a UAP or a drone in the sky that was the size of a bus. Is there anybody here on this live stream who can explain that? What the hell that is? What do you guys think that is? Are those things getting ready to attack? Or are those things going to be taking the children of Israel? I mean, I'm just saying, at this point, you guys, this stuff seems pretty phenomenal to me. I'm blown away by this stuff, y'all. It seems as if we are living in a real life movie. And we about to come to the climax of this action-packed sci-fi thriller. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I feel like we living in a damn, I don't even know what to call it. Hazelwood says something about to go down soon. It definitely feels that way, Hazelwood. And why is the media not talking about this? Why is the media not talking about this? Hey, you guys, is YAHAWAH getting ready to come to this earth? You guys, is the mighty one of Jacob getting ready to come to this earth, you guys? Are these UAPs and UFO? Look, I'm not saying this is what this is. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is, but I'm starting to wig out over here because I've never seen, I cannot believe that this kind of stuff is going on. Is the Most High getting ready to step down and come? Is he getting ready to do what we getting ready to read about? Because look, it's mighty funny. I wasn't even going to talk about no UAPs, UFOs, or none of that until Hazelwood's brought it up, which lets me know that we need to talk about it, okay? Because clearly we all been thinking about it. And while we on that fact, what we're going to read today about YAHAWAH treading on the earth, we get ready to go to the book of Habakkuk. And you get ready to see this. Is what we're witnessing right now, what we get ready to read about right now. And you guys gonna know when we get to that part too. This is mighty strange, you guys. This is mighty strange, you guys. Hazelwood says, never seen this much activity before. Me either, Hazelwood. And now this is like right in your face kind of activity. Y'all, doesn't it seem like we living in a sci-fi movie, y'all? A Friday night movie, a Saturday night movie or something. This doesn't seem real, y'all. SP says, Father is about to demonstrate, laugh out loud. It's crazy, y'all. Hazelwood says, read Haggai chapter 2. Okay, we'll read that too. We will read that too. Hey, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm really wondering, y'all. Something is getting ready to pop off, though, y'all. J.R. Meadows says, strong worldwide. Hebrew Israelite, a.k.a. FBA, a.k.a. the Most High People. That's right. Bring it out, J.R. Meadows was good, brother. Brother J.R. Meadows says, endurance till the end. Strength emoji. That's right. That's right. Y'all hear what Brother J.R. said, right? We must endure to the end, Hebrew, and we got to be strong. And one thing we can all sense, we are in the end times. Nobody knows just when the Most High is going to come, but you know what? I know one thing. He's getting ready to come soon, y'all, because check this out. It's already been 2 days, okay? And follow me, Hebrew, when I say it's already been 2 days. The other day, we did the video, the spiritual meaning of Jonah being swallowed by a fish. We let it be known that that fish represents the age of Pisces. That fish represents Christ. You've been under his reign for more than 2,000 years. We also read in the Old Testament, to the Most High, 1,000 years is almost like a day. So you was in Jonah. Jonah was in that belly for 2 days. Oh, I'm sorry. Jonah was in that belly for 3 days and 3 nights. The Old Testament tells you that after 2 days, the Most High said he's going to revive you. He's going to revive you. And then it says, and on the 3rd day, I will raise them up and they shall live. Now, it sounds like to me that 3rd day sounds like the end of days. That 3rd day, the Most High going to raise you up and you going to live. You was passed out, dead, unconscious. After 2 days, the Most High revives you. After 2,000 years, he revives you. After the age of Pisces was over, after the age of Christ was over, because Christ is that fish that swallowed Jonah. Christ is that fish that swallows you, Hebrew. After 2 days, the Most High slaps you up, revives you. And it says, and on the 3rd day, I'm going to raise them up and they will live. That sounds like to me the final resurrection. The Most High going to raise you up the 3rd day. Physically and spiritually, he's going to raise you up and you're going to live. That sounds like the kingdom to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that sounds like the kingdom to me. Sounds like the Most High is getting ready to come soon to me, because the age of Pisces is over. Pisces lasted 2 days. A little over 2,000 years, that's 2 days. The Most High started to revive you after that. He said after 2 days, I will revive them. Who is them? It's the house of Israel. The age of Pisces is over, Hebrew. It was for 2 days. The Most High started to revive you now. And guess what? 2 days ain't just starting now. The 2 days has already been here. We've been being revived for a while now. He said, and on the 3rd day, I'm going to raise them up. That 3rd day could be here any day, Hebrew. Any day now. You guys, we are very close in the season. The age of Aquarius, you guys. Can't make this up. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob, you guys. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. We've been in the belly of Christ. Christ is that fish. Pisces. That's why the Christians got the little fish shape with Jesus written on the inside. We broke it down the other day. If you haven't seen that live, go back and watch it. The spiritual meaning of Jonah being swallowed by a big fish. And Jonah was in there for 3 days and 3 nights. But after that 3rd day, that fish had to give you up. That's also representing hell, the grave, Hades. After the third day, JC got to give you up. Yeah, that idol got to give you up. The Most High is going to raise you up, and you're going to live in his sight. That's the kingdom, y'all. And it sounds like it's closer than we ever could have imagined, y'all. You know it's closer because we're waking up. We clearly, the remnant has been revived. Clearly. The remnant has been revived, Hebrews, and we didn't just start waking them now. Maybe because me and you are alive today, but there were people who came before us, Hebrew. They were already awakened. There are some old school videos floating around on YouTube. Old videos with people who were Most High only. They wasn't getting no shine either. Okay? This was way back in the day. This awakening didn't just start, but it's so few of us, it will make you think it's just starting. We are now revived. That remnant is revived. The Most High is stretching his hand back over us in a loving and kind way because he's reviving us. After 2 days, he said he will revive us. 2 days has already been here. That third day could start any second. And when it does, Most High said he's going to raise us up and you're going to live in his sight. That don't sound like no regular raising up. That sounds like the kingdom to me. And all this talk, these UAPs, UFOs, daggone UAPs the size of a freaking bus. Y'all, when I heard that, I almost passed the hell out, y'all. J.R. Meadow says, thumbs up, people. That's right, y'all. Hey, Hebrews, get them likes up, y'all. Get them up. Now, what we get ready to do, we get ready to read. We're going to read the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 3. Okay? Hebrews, I want you to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, Hebrew, if you're not subscribed already. And listen up, because we're talking about YAHAWAH. Okay, this is the end all be all. This is the creator. This is power in a nutshell. This is the source of power, the source of everything. This is everything. YAHAWAH is everything. And he is going to come to this earth and he's going to tread. He's going to walk. He's going to strut. YAHAWAH is not a chump. He's not a wimp. So he's not going to walk like one. Tread means to walk. I'm sure he got the most gangsterest walk we'd ever seen. Hazelwood says, Habakkuk chapter 3. That's right. That's what we get ready to read right now. That's what we get ready to read. Now, Hazelwoods, I saw earlier you had said Haggai chapter 2. Was you meaning Habakkuk chapter 3? Or was you also want me to read Haggai chapter 2? But I got Habakkuk chapter 3 right now. I was going to read that. And I'm getting ready to read that now. But if you want me to read Haggai chapter 2 as well, we'll do that too. But I don't know. I'm trying to see, when you said Haggai chapter 2, was you meaning Habakkuk chapter 3? Or do you also mean you want me to read Haggai chapter 2 as well? Let me know. And whatever you want, that's what we're going to do. Listen up, Hebrew. Getting ready to read the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3. For everybody out there who thinks that the Most High God is just a myth, he's just a figment of people's imagination, he's just something that ain't gonna really take place, you are wrong. Hazelwood says, read Haggai 2 after you finish. Okay, bet. Got you, sis. Because I hear a lot of people out there talking foolishly, talking stupid, talking crazy, saying all kind of crazy crap. But you know what? What we get ready to read right now, this is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, whether you understand it or not, this is going to take place. And when it does, everybody who came against Yahweh, you are going to rue the day that you behaved so recklessly and talked so recklessly. Here we go. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 3. And it reads, a prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, on Shigionoth, a musical term. O Yahawah, I have heard your speech and was afraid. O Yahawah, revive your work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make it known. In wrath, remember mercy. Yahawah came from Teman, the Holy One, from Mount Paran, Selah. His glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. His brightness was the light. He had rays streaming from his hand, where his power was hidden. Also, look at that. It said in verse 3, it says, Yahawah came from Teman. If I'm not mistaken, Teman is one of the cities in Edom, the Edomites. Let you know that Habakkuk saw the Most High getting busy on these Edomites. And this is a terrifying chapter right here. Verse 4. Verse 5. Before him went the pestilence, and burning plague followed close behind. Excuse me. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and shook the nations, and everlasting mountains were scattered. You know what that means? That means mountains that have been on the earth forever. When Yahweh shows up and walks on this earth, everlasting mountains, some of them are going to be scattered. The mountains are going to crumble. Some of them are going to fall into the sea. Everybody's terrified of Yahweh, and rightfully so. And the everlasting mountains were scattered, and the perpetual hills bowed. His ways are everlasting. I saw the tents of Cushan in affliction. The curtains of the land of Midian trembled. Were you displeased with the rivers, O Yahweh? Was your anger against the rivers? Was your wrath against the sea that you rode upon your horses, upon your chariots of salvation? Telling you that the Most High got chariots of salvation. Think about that, y'all. With all this UAP and UFO stuff we've been talking about. The mountains saw you and they trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by. The deep uttered its voice and lifted his hands on high. You guys see this? The elements are petrified of the Yahweh. The sun and the moon stood still in their habitation. At the light of your arrows they went, and at the shining of your glittering spear. You see this? Yahweh has a glittering spear. You know Yahweh is a man of war. Of course he got a spear. A glittering spear. You marched through the land in indignation. You threshed the heathen in anger. This is why the name of this video is The Bible and the Book of Enoch says Yahweh will tread on the earth. I'm going to read this verse again. Verse 12 of Habakkuk chapter 3. You marched through the land in indignation. You threshed the heathen in anger. You guys, this thing said that Yahweh has a glittering spear Verse 12 says, you marched through the land in indignation. You know what that means? To march. That means you got boots on the ground. Yahawah himself is going to march through this land in indignation. Do you know what that means? That means as he's treading on the earth, as he's marching through the earth in indignation, he is going to be pissed off. You guys can, I don't think you guys can imagine this. I don't think you guys are really hearing what we're reading. He's going to march through the land in indignation. You guys, that make you want to give up the ghost just thinking about that. Can you imagine being in your crib right now and all of a sudden you hear the sound, and I'm sure you can hear the sound even if you don't see him marching through the land in indignation. He's going to be pissed. You guys, this is a scary thing. Verse 13. And the end of verse 12 says, you threshed the heathens in anger. I like the sound of that, of Yahawah threshing the heathens with his glittering spear. Threshing you through. You guys can just picture what it looks like when somebody threshes somebody. He's going to thresh the heathens in his anger. He is going to be pissed. You went forth for the salvation of your people. What? Ho. You went forth for the salvation of your people. No, brother. He's just doing this just because he's some evil, mean, vengeful God. He got the right to kill, so he's just doing it just because. No. You went forth for the salvation of your people. This should make all of us very happy. Just even thinking about this, you guys. The Most High is going to march through the land in indignation, threshing the heathen, and he's doing it for you. See, there is somebody who cares about us. You went forth for the salvation of your people, for salvation with your Messiah. For salvation with your Messiah. And we know who that is, King David. You crushed the head out of the house. You crushed the head out of the house of the wicked, laying bare from the foundation to the neck. Basically, you're going to get slaughtered. The heads of the wicked, all of them, they're going to get freaking-K'd. You struck through with his own staves the head of his villages when they came out like a whirlwind to scatter me. Their rejoicing was like feasting on the poor in secret. You walked through the sea with your horses, through the heap of great waters. You guys can see this now, because you know that the planet Earth is mostly water. According to this, the Most High is going to march with his horses through the great waters. You guys, can you picture it? This is an alien invasion right here, you guys, in case you didn't know. Yahawah is not from earth, neither are the hitters that he bring in with him. They're from heaven. That's called an alien. An angel is an alien, believe it or not. What we are reading about right now in Habakkuk chapter 3 is the Most High putting boots on the ground in an alien invasion. That's what we're reading about, y'all. Look at this. You walk through the sea with your horses, through the heap of great waters. Verse 16, when Habakkuk, this is what Habakkuk said. Verse 16, when I heard, my heart pounded. My lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered into my bones, and I trembled in myself. I will wait quietly for the day of trouble when he comes up to the people. He will invade them with his troops. Hey, y'all, do y'all hear this? It said he will invade them with his troops. This is an alien invasion, also known as an angelic invasion, because an angel is an alien. An alien just is somebody who is not from planet Earth. And last I checked, the angels are not from planet Earth, and neither is YAHAWAH. He's going to come up and invade them with his troops. This is an alien invasion. They're going to march through the land in indignation, and they're also going to march through the sea and the ocean. Are you guys hearing this? BLN says, hey, family, I hope all is well with everyone. What's going on, BLN? All is well with me, and I pray all is well with you, and I pray all is well with all of yous in this live stream right now. May the Most High bless all of y'all. Verse 17. Okay, you know what? I guess we don't need verse 17. We got most of Habakkuk chapter 3. And you guys see in that, YAHAWAH is going to come to this earth. It says that he marched through the land in indignation, threshing the heathen. Be freaking K-ing the heathen as he marches through the land in indignation. You guys, wouldn't you like to see, you know how you like to watch movies and you see a movie trailer? Wouldn't you like to see a movie trailer right now of YAHAWAH marching through the land in indignation, threshing the heathen, and doing it for you? How about that? This God who is so terrifying that the mountains are afraid of him. Even the ocean and the mountains and the sun and the moon are scared of YAHAWAH. That guy is going to come to earth and slaughter people for the salvation of his people. You guys can't make this up. Hazelwood says, read 17. Okay. 17 says, though the fig tree will not blossom, and there be no fruit on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields will yield no produce, though the flock will be cut off from the fold, and there will be no herd in the stalls. You know what? Might as well finish it out. Verse 18. Yet I will rejoice in YAHAWAH. I will rejoice in the Father of my salvation. Number 19. Father YAHAWAH is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He will make me walk upon my high places. All praises to the Most High God. Hazelwood says, then read Haggai, you will see. Okay, bet. All right. So look, now we get ready to go read Haggai. Okay, we got like 23 verses in the book of the second chapter of Haggai. We get ready to read that. And look, right before I read the second chapter of Haggai, I'm going to read verse 17 again. Though the fig tree will not blossom, and there be no fruit on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields will yield no produce, though the flock will be cut off from the fold, and there will be no herd in the stalls. All right, now we get ready to read Haggai, the second chapter. 23 verses. We're going to read. Listen up, Hebrew. We read it straight through. Let me get something to drink real quick, Hebrew. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, Hebrew. And subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed already. Listen up. Book of Haggai, chapter 2. In the 7th month, in the 21st day of the month, came the word of the Lord by the prophet Haggai, saying, Speak now to Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Joshua, the son of Josadak, the high priest, and to the residue of the people, saying, Who is left among you that saw this house in her first glory? And how do you see it now? Is it not in your eyes in comparison of it as nothing? Yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, saith the Lord, and be strong, O Joshua, son of Josadak, the high priest, and be strong, all ye people of the land, saith the Lord, and work, for I am with you, saith the Lord of hosts, according to the word that I covenanted with you when you came out of Egypt. So my spirit remaineth among you, fear ye not. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens, and the earth, and the sea, and the dry land. And I will shake all nations. And the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former, saith the Lord of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, saith the Lord of hosts. In the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, ask now the priest concerning the law, saying, If one bear holy flesh in the skirt of his garment, and with his skirt do touch bread, or pottage, or wine, or oil, or any meat, shall it be holy? And the priest answered and said, No. Then said Haggai, If one that is unclean by a dead body touch any of these, shall it be unclean? And the priest answered and said, It shall be unclean. Then answered Haggai and said, So is this people, and so is this nation before me, saith the Lord, and so is every work of their hands, and that which they offer there is unclean. And now I pray you, consider from this day and upward, from before a stone was laid upon a stone in the temple of the Lord, since those days were when one came to an heap of 20 measures, there were but 10. When one came to the press fat for to draw out 50 vessels out of the press, there were but 20. I smote you with blasting, and with mildew, and with hail, and all the labors of your hands. Yet ye turn not to me, saith the Lord. Consider now from this day and upward, from the 24th day of the 9th month, even from the day that the foundation of the Lord's temple was laid, consider it. Is the seed yet in the barn? Yea, as yet the vine, and the fig tree, and the pomegranate, and the olive tree have not brought forth. From this day will I bless you. I see it, Hazelwoods. And again, the word of the Lord came unto Haggai in the 24th day of the month, saying, Speak to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I will shake the heavens and the earth, and I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen. And I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, everyone by the sword of his brother. That's right. In that day, saith the Lord of hosts, will I take thee, O Zerubbabel, my servant, the son of Shealtiel, saith the Lord, and will make thee as a signet, for I have chosen thee, saith the Lord of hosts. Hey, that was a good one right there, Hazelwoods. Good stuff right there. You guys, can you see this? Do you guys see this? Yahawah is coming to this earth. He's going to thresh the heathen. He's going to smite the heathen. He is going to destroy all of their kingdoms. And he's doing it for your salvation. For you, Israel. Check this out, Hebrew. I'm going to read one more passage to you guys. To further iterate, you can find multiple places, even in multiple books. Okay, like we get ready to read right now. The book of Enoch is its own book. It's a standalone book. The book of Enoch also is a part of the complete 54 book Apocrypha. And we get ready to read, we're going to read the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. And you tell me if YAHAWAH is not going to come to this earth. Sky Melvin says, hey, Mr. Real Talk. What's going on, Sky Melvin? Hope all is well with you. Good to see you. Once again, you guys, coming out of the complete 54 book Apocrypha, which just happens to have the book of Enoch written inside, okay? As I was saying, family, the book of Enoch is a standalone book. It's its own book. And at one time, believe it or not, I know the Catholic Church doesn't like this, but the book of Enoch was that book at one time. Believe it or not. It was the book. Not just a book. It was the book at one time. But these filthy, stinking, heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs have corrupted humanity. Because like I was telling you guys the other day, not everybody on this earth is human. I know a lot of people have a hard time grasping that, believing that. A lot of times people hear me say that. I'm sure guys will laugh and snicker, think it's funny. I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying it because it's true. Reality is much stranger than fiction. They lie about everything. Just like they're lying to us right now about all these UFOs and UAPs and all these drones the size of a damn bus. Somebody, we still haven't figured that out yet, y'all. Sky Melvin says, good to see you too, Mr. Real Talk. Appreciate it, Sky Melvin. Hazelwood says Zechariah 14 and 4, Ezekiel 38 and 20, Micah 1 and 4. And you know what? We're going to check all those out too, Hazelwoods. We're going to check all of those out. And I still want to know what you guys think about all these UFOs and UAPs and drones the sizes of buses, y'all. And how come the U.S. Army hasn't shot these things down or demanded that they clear the U.S. airspace? And what about all these other countries? This is happening all over planet Earth right now. What the hell is going on? How come nobody has any answers, y'all? What is this that we are witnessing, y'all? Are those drones, UAPs, are those things about to strike? Are they about to beam the children of Israel up? Are those hitters driving those, whatever they are those hitters in there? Are those angels in there? What are those? Are those Anunnaki? Is the Most High God getting ready to cut loose and make light work in his place? What is going on out there, y'all? I've never seen nothing like this in my life. We're going to read the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. Hazelwood says, lying on China as usual. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Trying to lie on China, saying possibly Russia, but more than likely China, they were saying. But like you said, Hazelwood, lying as usual. Here we go, you guys. The book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. And why are we reading out of this, you guys? Number one, because it's true. We're trying to let people know that the mighty one of Jacob, the Most High God, YAHAWAH himself, is going to come to planet Earth. He's going to march through the land in indignation. He's going to be pissed. He's going to thresh the heathen. He's going to wreck shop on the heathen. He's going to slaughter you like you've never been slaughtered before. And he's doing it to save Israel. That's the good part right there that makes me feel so good. And I know many of our people, because of the training from the Roman Catholic Church, even if you're not a Catholic, you've been under Catholic rule. The whole earth has been under Catholic rule for the last 2,000 years, the last 2 days. But after 2 days, Most High said he's going to revive you. And on the third day, he's going to raise you up. I know you guys see it. I know you see it. The book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. This is going to prove, this is how the book of Enoch starts off. So for everybody out there who's on the fence, if you are a person who's skeptical, if you are a person who says, hey, I don't think we should be reading the book of Enoch, it's not of the Most High. Well, listen to this. This might help change your mind, Hebrew. The book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. The words of the blessings of Enoch, with which he blessed the chosen ones, and you know who that is, and righteous, who will be living in the day of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. In other words, you're going to be freaking K. And he took up this allegory and spoke. Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the messengers showed me. And from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw. But not for this generation, but for a remote one which is to come. That's us right now. Concerning the chosen ones, I spoke and took up my allegory concerning them. The Holy Great One will come out from his dwelling. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? The Holy Great One will come out from his dwelling, and the perpetual God will tread on the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. You guys, everybody's going to be scared to death. Now I'm going to start again. The Holy Great One will come out from his dwelling, and the perpetual God will tread on the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And all will be smitten with fear, and the watchers will quake. That's them fallen watchers that came down and had sex with women. This is real, you guys. And great fear and trembling will seize them to the ends of the earth. And the high mountains will be shaken, and the high hills will be made low, and will melt like wax before the flame. And the earth will be wholly split apart, and all that is on the earth will perish. You're going to be freaking caved. Sky Melvin says, BK. That's right. You're going to be freaking caved. Look at this. And all that is on the earth will perish. You're going to viciously and be brutally viciously. You get the idea. You're going to die. And all that is on the earth will perish, and there will be a judgment on all men. But with the righteous, he will make peace. And will protect the chosen ones, and mercy will be on them. and they will belong to God, and they will be prospered, and they will all be blessed, and he will help them all, and light will appear to them, and he will make peace with them. And behold, he comes with myriads of his holy ones to execute judgment on all and to destroy all the ungodly. You guys see that? Can't make this up, you guys. We cannot make this up. Let me see. Hazel Woods, we gonna get that Zechariah 14. What you said you had Zechariah 14 and 4. And it reads, Zechariah 14 and 4. And it reads, and in that day his feet will stand upon the Mount of Olives. You guys, did we not just read that in the book of Enoch? And you see how they told us to be afraid of the book of Enoch? You see how they told us the book of Enoch is evil? Did you see how they told us the book of Enoch is not canonized? The book of Enoch, you going off, Ak. Well, why is the book of Zechariah saying the same thing? And did you know Enoch is before Zechariah? Did you know that? But they're going to tell you the book of Enoch is evil, even though the book of Enoch said this first. You see that? You see these damn devils, damn demons. Hazelwood says, all these scriptures you have read from each prophet goes together precept upon precept. Bring it out, Hazel. I'm telling y'all, you guys, in case you don't understand, this is why I always tell you guys, Hazel Woods is one of them ones, okay? I'm going to give her her flowers while she's still here. I encourage all of you, give each other your flowers while you're still here. Hazel Woods is one of them ones. Hazel Woods is shining a light on these scriptures. And she's backing me up, and she's backing you up. She's backing up the words of the Most High God, which we all are supposed to be doing. This is our job. You know that, right? And we got to call awareness to this because the Roman Catholic Church has taught for the last 2 days. See, we got to remember that. The last 2 days was like 2,000 years. The Roman Catholic Church has been running shit for 2 days. And for 2 days, while you was in the belly of Christ, they've been spreading lies. While you've been passed out in the belly of this fish called Jesus Christ, the Roman Catholic Church has been running them up, spreading false doctrine in the earth for the last 2 days or 2,000 years. But now after 2 days is up. It's been 2 days, 2,000 years. The Most High is slapping you in the face, reviving you. And on the third day, he's going to raise you up. We're going to get that too, since we're talking about it. Because that's what's going on right now. All of us are being woken up. We're being revived. And we on the cusp of being raised up. Any day now, y'all. Got to read this again. Zechariah 14 and 4. And remember, we just read this in the book of Enoch. But I thought the book of Enoch was evil. I thought the book of Enoch, it wasn't no truth in it. Ain't that what they've been saying? The book of Enoch is not canonized. It's not of the Most High. It's evil. It's satanic. Well, why is the book of Zechariah saying the same exact thing that Enoch said? And Enoch said it first. Enoch came before Zechariah. So Zechariah is backing Enoch up. But they told you to get rid of Enoch. Don't read it. Don't look at it. But Zechariah is okay. Zechariah is saying the same thing. You see that? All of the Most High God's prophets are saying the same thing, whether it's Habakkuk, Zechariah, Ezekiel, Joel, Enoch, it don't matter. All of them saying the same thing. And we are figuring this out. You know why? Because it's already been 2 days. The Most High is doing like this, throwing water on us, reviving us, and nobody can stop this. All kind of things come with us being revived. That's why now, after 2 days, we understand that it's okay and we should be praying that the Most High unalives our enemies. We didn't know that before we got revived. That's another way you know we've been revived. Pretty soon, the Most High gonna raise us up. It's gonna be 3 days soon. That's what the dawning of the age of Aquarius is all about. You're transitioning into that 3rd day. It's already been 2 days. We haven't hit the 3rd day yet, because when we do, Most High gonna raise us up and we gonna live in His sight. We done figured it out, y'all. We figured it out. Zechariah, here we go. Zechariah 14:4 again. And in that day, his feet will stand upon the Mount of Olives, which is in front of Jerusalem on the east. And the Mount of Olives will be split in two from the east to the west, making a very great valley. And half of the mountain will move toward the north and half toward the south. You guys see that? A lot of these scriptures are saying the same thing. Let's see, Ezekiel 38:20. Let me see. Ezekiel 38:20. No. No. Bear with me, Hebrew. Let's see. I'm in this. I think this is. I told you I'm in this YAHAWAH Bible right now, and some of these names are spelled strangely, so it makes it. Hold up. I'm gonna put this up on my phone. We're gonna get this. Bear with me, Hebrew. Do you guys see how all of these scriptures are connected, though? All these books that they tell us not to read, they're telling you not to read that because they don't want you to see how much the Most High shows His prophets the same thing, all of them. But they'll tell you, we don't accept the book of Enoch. You going off, those books are not canonized. Let's see, Ezekiel 38:20, and it reads, so that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence. And the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. You guys, just the presence of YAHAWAH is going to terrify the fishes, the birds, the beasts of the field. Every living thing on this earth is going to be scared to death. Do you guys understand that this same God who everything is afraid of, He's going to come and wreck shop for your salvation? That's the thing that really blows me away, that this God can be so powerful and so mighty, but He loves Israel so much that He's going to come down here and He's going to thresh the world to save you. If that ain't love, now that's real love right there. Let me see. The book of Micah, chapter 1. The book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 4. Let's get it. And after we read this, we'll go ahead and end it. The book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 4. and the mountains shall be molten under him, and the valleys shall be cleft as wax before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down a steep place. You got picture water being poured down a steep place. It's going to run down. That's what's going to happen to the mountains and the hills. They're going to run down at the presence of the Most High God. They're going to be scared to death out of their minds. BLN says they don't want us to know the truth. No, they don't, BLN. No, they don't. The Sky Melvin has all sorts of wonderful flowers and roses and dandelion emojis. I'm feeling that, Sky Melvin. I'm feeling that. And are you guys feeling what we're all feeling? Are you feeling that we in the season, y'all? Can you feel that we are in the season for this day to take place? Are you guys, can you feel that it's already been 2 days? You know what? Hold up. Hold up, you guys. Let's get Psalms 90 and 4, and then I'll let you guys go. Psalms 90 and 4. For 1,000 years in your eyes are only as yesterday, when it is past, like a watch in the night. You hear that? Did you guys hear that? So with that in mind, and you know that Jonah, we talked about this, Jonah was in the belly of that fish for 3 days and 3 nights. That would be 3,000 days, even though he was in there for 3 days and 3 nights. But for you, that means 3,000. 3 days is 3,000 days, so 3,000 years. Same thing. And after 2 days, Most High starts splashing water on our faces, reviving us. And then after he revives you, on that 3rd day, he's going to raise you up. It's already been 2 days. Okay? It's been more than 2 days. But it hasn't been quite 3 yet. So when will it be 3 days? You're going to know when it's 3 days here, because that's when Yahawah going to raise us up and we're going to live in his sight. I know you guys can feel we in those seasons, y'all. Hazelwood says, what chapter was Enoch you read? I read the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 10, Hazelwoods. The book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 10 is what we read, Hazel. BLN says, yep, I can. I have a sister who always calls me saying the end days are here. Pray up. Uh-huh. And be ready. Uh-huh. All facts. Hazelwood says, dry bones, can you live? That's right. Them dry bones is definitely coming back to life. And you know what? That's something too. Because I guess that's the part of that too. That dry bones prophecy, that is the house of Israel being revived. Is that not the same thing that Hosea is talking about? Just wording it in a different way. Because you were dead, whether you're dead or unconscious, either way, you're out. And then you got to be revived. And then once you be revived, now you got to raise you up. I know y'all guys see it. We in the season, y'all. Hazel Wood says, okay, thanks. No problem, Hazel. No problem, Hazel. Hey, dry bones. All y'all dry bones out there, are you guys ready to be raised up? Are you dry bones, which is the whole house of Israel? Are you ready to be raised up? Because it's been 2 days already. It's been more than 2,000 years, letting you know it's been not just 2 days, it's been more than 2 days. And on that 3rd day, Yahweh going to raise you up and you're going to live in his sight. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that fish cast you out? Because Yahweh sent that fish to swallow us, and he's also going to make that fish give us up. That fish is Jesus Christ. I keep telling you guys, that's why the Christians got the little fish symbol with the words Jesus written on the inside, because that's his thing. Father, please forgive me for saying that name. Do you guys see it? And I'm still watching this thing with this UAPs, UFOs, drones, the sizes of buses. You guys, I got to ask y'all that one more time before we get up out of here. What do you guys make of that? Do you guys think that these are aliens? Are these the chariots of the Most High? Are they aliens? Are they Anunnaki? Are they? What are these things? And what is their purpose? I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious to know what you guys think out there. Are you guys in the same boat as me, scratching your head, trying to figure it out? Or do you think that those things, those UFOs, UAPs, drones the size of buses, are they getting ready to strike? Or is someone getting ready to strike? What do you guys make of all this stuff? I know I ain't never seen nothing like this in all my days. I know something is getting ready to go down. Exactly what, I'm not sure. But I can sense something is getting ready to go down. All I can tell you is, Hebrew, you better turn to the Most High God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. This is not the time to be playing around, Hebrew. You better get serious and you better do it now. I love each and every one of y'all out there. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, with each other, going over these scriptures. I hope that somebody out there has been edified. I hope that somebody out there who was on the fence about reading other books, I hope that you see that Enoch is saying the same thing that Habakkuk and Hosea was saying. All of the prophets are saying the same thing. Enoch ain't no different. We just read the book of Enoch, chapter 1, verse 1 through 10. The book of Enoch starts off, the very first thing the book of Enoch starts off telling you is YAHAWAH's going to tread on the earth. He's coming out of his secret place, out of his secret habitation, out of his secret pavilion that he's living in right now. The Most High is going to come out of that place. He's in another dimension. And he's going to step out of that dimension and he's going to come into our dimension, the one that he created for us to live in. And he's going to enter this dimension and he's going to walk the streets of the earth. People are going to be scared to death. And rightfully so. We got Nicole Sinclair in his house. What's going on, Nicole Sinclair? Good to see you. Nicole Sinclair says there's a video from Laurel, Maryland from yesterday. Hey, Nicole Sinclair, I saw that video. Hey, you guys, if any of you, maybe you could go on YouTube, check YouTube for UFOs, UAPs in Laurel, Maryland. Happened yesterday. Or if you can go on Instagram and pull it up. UAPs, UFOs in Laurel, Maryland happened yesterday. These people was out on the streets or the highway or whatever. They were amazed at what they were seeing. Okay. And you know what? Nicole Sinclair, that video out in Laurel with those things, whatever they were, people can, you guys can call these things whatever you want. UFOs, UAPs, whatever they were. Those things remind me a lot of the things that I was telling you guys about that I saw this summer up in the mountains in Pennsylvania, Negro Mountain. You guys, what the hell is going on out here? What the hell is going on out here? I can tell you one thing. This world is not what they told us it was. They lied about everything. And look, I'll be the first to tell you. UAPs and UFOs and drones the size of buses. What the hell, y'all? And this is happening all over the world. This ain't just happening in America. This is literally happening all over the world. And they got tons of these things that are hovering right over military bases, right over nuclear sites. What the hell is all of this? What's going on, y'all? Are those angels in those things? Are those Anunnakis? Are those the chariots of the Most High? Is the Most High getting ready to step to the earth? What is all this activity about? What is it for? Why is it happening now? It ain't always been like this. Why now? All I can tell you guys is you better be trying your hardest to get close as you can to YAHAWAH. Okay? Something is getting ready to pop off, y'all. BLN says, I just read the book of Matthew. Turn to the Most High and love your neighbor. You better do it quick. You better do it quick. You guys. And don't expect the news, to be honest with you. Do not expect the news to be honest with you. They're not going to say nothing. Sister SP says prophecy coming off the pages for sure. It definitely looks that way, Sister SP. I've never seen this much activity in the skies since I've been alive, you guys. Heard that sound confirmation. And I literally almost lost my mind when I saw that joint the other day, seeing UAPs or drones, whatever they were, the size of a bus. What the hell is something that big doing posted up in the sky and just posting up? Not even moving, just posting up, hovering. What the hell is that? Should people be afraid? What a time to be alive, y'all. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. But I think I ran my big black mouth enough. I just got to give a shout out to all y'all that was in here. Hazel Woods, much love, Hazel Woods. Shout out to Eli Barrows. Shout out to SP. Shout out to J.R. Meadows in the building. Landover in the house. Shout out to B and Lynn. Shout out to Sky Melvin. Shout out to Nicole Sinclair. I love each and every one of you niggas up in here. And you know what? What a time to be alive. BLN says if they don't have a close relationship with the Most High only, they should repent. Hey, brothers and sisters, can y'all hear that? Your sister BLN just told you a serious truth bomb, and you better not take it lightly. BLN says if they don't have a close relationship with the Most High only, they should repent. My words exactly, BLN. Do not let a Catholic or a Christian fool you. It's all about the Most High and Him only. Habakkuk told you that YAHAWAH was going to come to the earth and tread on the earth. Malachi lets you know. Enoch lets you know. All of the prophets know that this is going to happen. Ask your pastor at church, how come he never told you about the book of Enoch? Why did he never read to you about the book of Enoch? You know what your pastor going to say? We don't accept that book, son. Those books are not canonized, son. And then you know what you need to ask your pastor? Who canonizes books, pastor? Who's the person or the people who gets to decide what gets canonized? It's the Roman Catholic Church. Filthy, stinking, heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs. And you think I give a damn what they say I can read? The devil that the Bible speaks of got the authority to tell me what I can and what I can't read. And another reason why your pastor doesn't want you reading the book of Enoch, because then he won't be able to push that Christ foolishness on you. Enoch didn't know nothing about no Jesus, but he knew about the Most High God. And he told you in the book of Enoch, chapter 1, starts off the book of Enoch telling you the Most High is going to come and tread on the earth. And everything and everyone on the earth is going to be viciously and brutally be freaking caged. It says, but the righteous, YAHAWAH going to make peace with them. That's what we striving to get up under. Purity, Tavex, purity and becoming one. Because guess what? When you become pure, we're going to turn to the Most High and Him only, and we're going to do our best to keep His laws. That's going to make us become one. And when the Most High comes, and treads on this earth, he gonna make peace with us. And he's gonna viciously and brutally kill everybody else. You better understand that, Hebrew. You ain't got time to be worried about the other folks. You better be worried about getting yourself right with the Most High, because it's already been 2 days. Why you think we snapping out of it now? Why you think we waking up now? Because it's been 2 days already. It's been more than 2 days, because 1,000 years is like a day. Every age lasts more than 2,000 years. You don't know how close you are to 3 days. You know you passed 2, but you're not at 3 yet. But when you do get to the 3rd day, that's it. Most High gonna raise us up, and you're gonna live in his sight. And that ain't talking about no regular waking up from your sleep. That's gonna be the kingdom right there, Hebrew. Any day now, literally, any day could be the 3rd day. You know we in the season. And if you don't know, then you're in big trouble if you don't know what season we in right now. But the whole point of this video was to drive the point home that multiple books talk about YAHAWAH coming to planet Earth to walk and to tread on the earth. The mountains are going to quake. The fishes are going to be scared. The sun and the moon are going to stand in their tracks. Some of the hills are going to fall into the sea. Everything and everybody's going to be scared to death of YAHAWAH. And he is not all love. If he was, you think everybody would be so afraid of him? Keep your eyes open, Hebrews. Keep your heads on a swivel. I love all y'all out there. I love all y'all. Hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be on the lookout soon. I don't know if it'll maybe drop maybe tomorrow sometime or maybe early in the morning. I don't know. But I'm going to do a video. What happens to us when we die? Okay? Be on the lookout for that soon. I don't know if that's going to be a live early in the morning or if that's going to be something that pre-recorded. Maybe it'll air later on tomorrow. I don't know. But be on the lookout for that soon, Hebrew. What happens to us when we die? Coming real soon. BLN says, I love you too, family, and everyone. That's right. Y'all have a good rest of the weekend. Y'all be safe out there. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Peace, family.